What's up, everybody? It's your friendly neighborhood Hug Knuckles back again with another reaction video, as always. By my side, Hot Sam, and today we're coming at you with some AGT goodness. Y'all know we do a lot of reacts to America's Got Talent over the years. Last year, we actually watched the shows live, so we didn't do reacts along with them. And I didn't know that they were back already, but I guess there's AGT The Champions.
Which is a freaking amazing concept. Like, they've never done this before, have they?
I don't think they've ever done anything where, like, people have been able to come back other than, like, they'll just perform in the show. But I didn't know if it was just actually people who won, but it's also runners-up, like popular people. The one that surprised me the most was we were looking through this on their YouTube channel is Susan Boyle.
Yeah,
Susan Boyle.
That's like an iconic name. Like,
well, she went mega viral.
Right?
Like I don't even know how long ago. So it feels like forever ago.
There's like not many people that I know that wouldn't know who that is.
That's what I'm saying. So it's going like way back deep in the archives of the champions and stuff like that. Because she won that season, right? Wasn't she? I'm not
sure. Was she on America's Got Talent or was she on Britain's Got Talent?
Because they're bringing people from other shows.
Yeah,
too,
I'm pretty sure she was in a different country.
She was in Britain's Got Talent.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I
know it was one of the Got Talent shows.
Simon Cowell was there, but he's in both, I believe.
Yeah,
so.
I know she was on one of the Got Talent shows, and it was like everywhere. Like there were so many memes, and I couldn't even tell you.
Like she's like my homegirl. Anyway.
Okay, let's jump into it and see what's going down.
My name is Susan Boyle.
Oh my god.
I am from Scotland and I'm a singer. I was runner-up in Britain's Got Talent season 3 in 2009.
2009, okay.
Wow.
10 years.
Professional singer. Most of the audience was laughing.
He's so young, holy crap.
That seemed to change.
Oh.
I remember this. This was like the biggest surprise, like shock moment ever.
You don't expect people to actually, you know, be that excited about you.
Look at her, she's so cute.
In an instant, the world fell in love with Susan.
For real, like I'm getting emotional.
I haven't really heard anything of her like
no
since
idea.
then, to be honest.
But I'm glad I stepped on that stage.
Oh, God. I'm like so proud of her.
That gave me a bit of a shock.
A dramatic end to the Britain's Got Talent.
Susan Boyle finished second.
Susan Boyle became the runner-up in the Britain's Got Talent contest.
Britain's Got Talent absolutely changed my life. Before Britain's Got Talent, people saw me as
somebody. I'm excited to see how her life changed after that, you know.
Well, I lived alone with my cat Pebbles.
Aww.
BGT brought me away from obscurity.
I freaking love her.
Sold over 20-odd million records. God. Even I'm overwhelmed.
I love her. She
She's
must
so
be a
relatable.
She must be my grandma.
Do you consider yourself a champion?
You'd be a champion for those who maybe don't have the confidence to do things. For those who maybe don't have a voice. The ones who people tend to ignore. I feel I'm a champion for them.
She was kind of like the poster child for like Don't Judge a Book.
I proved myself. I sort of had an unfulfilled promise. I'm excited to show Simon how much I've grown since the last time. I'm really looking forward to seeing. This time I had something to prove. And I'd love to win.
Well, we know she gets a golden buzzer off of this.
Yeah. Oh my god, we're so excited to see her!
I love the dance!
I'm crying! She's so beautiful! She's so beautiful! Like,
she looks drastically different than she did last time.
And what's your name? I'm kidding you, Susan. Oh my God, this brings back so many great memories having you back.
He's much nicer nowadays,
what
too.
What are you going to sing for us tonight, Susan?
I'm going to sing Wild Horses.
Brilliant.
Simon has softened over the years.
Simon in 9 years.
Oh my God.
Susan, I mean, genuinely, I'm beyond thrilled that you're here tonight.
I'm happy to be here. It's great to be in America.
Good luck, Susan.
The world loves her. The world loves her.
Yeah.
I'm already getting a little bit of a chill from her voice.
Things that you wanted.
I love this song too.
Well, I bought them for you. Faceless lady, you know who I am.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Oh, I can't let you just slide through my hands.
Oh, snap!
Couldn't drag me away.
It's such an emotional song too. I have freaking goosebumps.
Couldn't drag me away.
So it's like I need to get in on this.
No sweeping exits or stage lines you make me feel better. I treat you unkind.
I love like the tree illuminating in the
Yeah.
background as it's.
Couldn't drag me
Still was getting all emotional. She was like, I just needed a hug. I just needed a hug now.
That's Susan Boyle, the legend, y'all.
Yes. Freaking crushed it.
The one thing I will say is it doesn't have the surprise factor. Like, we expect her to sound good now.
Yeah.
Last time when she was like, it was insane, was because they looked at her and were like, completely wrote her off. Like, we know
I
now.
can't think of any other contestant who has defined this show better than you.
Yeah.
That's so
Yes,
true.
yes,
That's
yes,
so true.
yes.
You made a huge difference.
That is the
Whatever it
truest
was like,
thing.
I'm absolutely thrilled that you're here.
Yeah.
That moment, watching you sing and watching you show up is the epitome. We use that as a vernacular here in America's Got Talent. I said, you know what I want? I want that Susan Boyle moment.
Yeah.
Because it's the iconic Got Talent moment.
What the show is.
Exactly.
I just want to say what an absolute honor and a pleasure it is to be sitting here and listening to you, your angelic voice.
Yeah.
And I want to be the woman that gives you something that you deserve.
Freaking golden buzzer.
Yeah. Freaking.
Golden buzzer on Champions.
Yeah. But I mean, she deserves it. She is like
She is Got
Talent.
Like the Got
Like,
Talent franchise.
yeah, she is that. She is.
Side note, I love that Terry Crews is on the show now.
I know. Oh my gosh. I ugly cried.
I felt like anticlimactic though. She wasn't like super like, you know. I love when people have that huge breakdown moment when they get the golden buzzer. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So proud of you. Oh my gosh.
How do you feel right now to get that golden buzzer?
Very happy and very humble. Thank you all very much.
Everybody, Susan Boyle.
She is very cool.
She composes herself well. Like,
Yeah. She's crying though.
oh
Thank you
my
so much for
gosh.
watching us on YouTube.
That little like breakdown was everything to me because like I want that emotional like moment with the golden buzzer, and I felt like she was very reserved because she's a composed, humble person.
Yeah.
But just that little like breaking through was like, oh my god.
It probably brings it all back to her. Like, you know, this is where I began, was like a Got Talent stage, and like Simon
Changed
was
her
there,
life.
and like he told me he was proud, and like this crowd and everything, you know, like so much has happened in her life since then, but like that still has to bring it all back.
This is what is staring me in the face while you're talking, you know, like I can't take this seriously. How we're just like
Heidi like glasses though.
I will say though, that's the big thing as far as America's Got Talent. I think it's going to be a little different with Champions, unless you haven't seen the seasons or the shows, because I think they're bringing people from multiple of the Got Talent franchises. I don't know if it's just Britain's Got Talent or if there's other ones in the world. But Susan Boyle, like I said, the first time she was on the show, when it went mega viral, it's because everybody judged the book. Like everybody saw her, she was
like that shock factor of like,
it was this amazing transformation. It was like you watched like a butterfly come out of the cocoon like live, you know, in front of your face. But with Champions, you kind of know what to expect from all of these acts. You're not really going to have that wow moment because you know that to have gotten here, they were already good.
And it's almost like kind of like, okay, Susan Boyle, like, oh my god, we know this is going to be epic. So it's like sets that bar really high.
It can actually let you down.
Yeah, but I was not let down at all. And also,
Wild Horse is a good song too.
Like I will say, like I was really emotional personally because I don't know if you don't know, like I lost my mom this year, like, you know, about 6 months ago, and she loved Susan Boyle, like absolutely loved her. And so like just listening to the song and like the visuals and like her style, like her hair and everything, just like it just like made me think of my mom. And I'm like, man, like my mom's missing out on this amazing moment of seeing her come back on this stage. And like, you know, I just thought about that too. So it brings back just so many things, and I'm just like really proud of her, like for like, you know, for everything. It just makes me happy. It's like happy tears, you know?
Well, it's honestly more than her performance. It's what she represents.
Yeah.
So
she represents a moment in your life.
I'm not even saying that. What I'm saying,
like, for me.
Well, what I'm saying, and we're like, what she represents is she represents that humble person, that person who lets you believe that no matter what people think of you or what limitations whatever limitations people put on you by how you look or what they think of you, you can be anything. Like, she represents the people that are afraid to try. She represents the people that have been told they can't do something. Yeah. And she did, and she's done it again. You know what I mean? Like, that's what she's representative of on the Got Talent platform, and really for society in a whole, because as it got shared out across the world, that told so many people, like, wow, she can do it. Maybe I can showcase my talent. Maybe I'm worth more than I think.
Exactly.
And that's why I think even more than her performance-wise, what she represents is very important.
Right. I once told somebody in my life that, you know, they said, what do I want to do with my life? And I said, I want to be an entertainer. I want thousands of people to know my name, and I want to make people happy, and I basically want to be famous, is like, you know, quote unquote, whatever you define fame as. And that person laughed at me and said, I will never be famous. And it's like, you know, I think about like Susan Boyle and like, and how I felt in that moment. And it's like, I can kind of like feel like now, like we have over 100,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel, and there are people that know, like thousands probably, that know my name. And so like I make them happy. And so it's just kind of like, I hope I make you happy. But it's just like, it makes me happy. And I kind of like, in a very, very, very small amount, can see like how she feels, you know, like, so
that's what I'm saying. It's what she represents as a whole, and what she shows is possible. That's what matters. Super excited to continue watching these AGT Champions episodes. We're not watching it live, so that way we can do reactions. So hopefully there's a lot of good stuff that we can put out on the channel. I know hopefully a lot of y'all are returning viewers that watch our AGT stuff before. We were huge fans of like Grace Vanderwall, and she was one of the main reasons we started doing AGT reactions, I think.
Yeah.
But we've done a ton since then. I think Tapeface came back for this. Somebody
Really?
or it was on one of the, I think it was on one of the commercials or something that he was coming back for this. I know he was a big one that was really cool before we did some reacts on him. But
he
I
was
don't
like
know.
runner-up with Grace.
We'll
that
see.
Season.
Was it that same season? I don't remember. I remember we started watching him because people were like, you gotta check this guy out. He's really good. But let us know what you thought in the comments down below. Also, what else you'd like us to react to in the future. Click that like button. Turns blue. When you touch it. Not everything does. Give that subscribe button a big old hug. And we'll be back with more videos soon. We love you guys.
Bye.